is going on, guys? It is ToyHammer After Dark time. We're a little bit early this Sunday, but that's okay. We have some fun stuff. Oh, I'm getting double feedback here. Hold on one sec. Hey, there we go. Forgot I had my YouTube channel open at the same time. Anyway, thank you guys for coming. We're a little bit early tonight. That is okay, though, but because we have a special guest on the show, you can already see him on the bottom. Mr. Sprues and Studs is going to be here, a huge JOYTOY Warhammer 40K and Horus Heresy reviewer who I have been a fan of. And I would say, I've actually talked to you yesterday, and I would say you're probably most directly responsible for me having a YouTube channel than almost anybody else. So thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Hey, no problem.
But this is awesome. I like I said, this is great to have you. We have our usual guests or usual suspect of ReconRage, and we'll have, I believe Carlos is going to hop in here later on. He's on vacation in Panama right now, but he wants to jump in here, so we'll pull him in here later to chit chat as well. So, but yeah, so this past week we had Christmas. We had a lot of fun stuff going on. I just want to say, how was your week, Mr. Sprue?
Well, I mean, it wasn't that bad. I actually had to go work, but at least they decided to close down a little bit early, so I'm okay with that. Aside from that, I dragged my sorry carcass to work on the 26th, which is Friday, like hungover, which was like, oh man. But you know what? I can't complain, man.
That blows. I know that Mr. ReconRage, you were off this week, right?
That is correct.
Yes, it was.
It's actually good that I was, because I ended up getting sick for a few days, and I made it through all my my live streams, but boy, did I use that mute button quite a bit to cough and step away. So, but you know, I just want to show everybody, got to make it through. You know what?
Yes, and you're here and you're healthy, and that is the important part about it. Absolutely. So, but really quickly, I want to hop over to the chat and say hello to everybody who's in here. So you guys are the important aspect of the show, and I want to salute you guys for being on here. So first, we have Andy the Collector. Hello, sir. Hopefully your weekend or your week is going well as your weekend, because we still have a holiday week, essentially, right? Because we have New Year's coming up. So, then we got Two Finger Tony. What's going on, sir? And then I'm going to give you this one, even though you are still sick. So this is going to be all you.
Yeah, this is James Smudio. Smudio. Oh. Oh. Nailed it.
Very cool. And then we got, of course, we got Cyber Rat in here. We have Double Dillard. Dillard. And then we got Mr. Diamond Gambino, one of my mods that I just put back on. We also got Jen Lucky Sprinkles. What is going on, Jen? This is turning into a consistent thing on Sunday with you. This is awesome. So thank you for being here. We got he's not Primarch anymore. He is Trader Lone. Trader Lone is here as well. So Trader Lone, what's going on, Mr. Trader? Trader. And I think we're all set. I'm trying to get through. Yeah, I think we're all set. So anyway, first of all, like I said, I want to say thank you, Mr. Sprues, for jumping on here and being a part of the show. I'm a huge fan, as I said before. I had a conversation with you yesterday. I kind of explained the whole deal. I'm a huge fan of yours, but since I started this YouTube channel, I don't really watch a lot of YouTubers because I don't want to steal ideas unintentionally. Plus, I want, I'm dying to see your review on the Predator tank. Dying to see it, because I still have not gotten my 2, and I just don't want to accidentally take stuff from your review or other.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
But this is awesome. Like I said, I'm very happy to have you here. Anything that you wanted to say really quick before we jump in?
No, it's an honor and it's a pleasure. Thanks for inviting me, coming aboard. This is going to be a really damn good time.
This is awesome. And by the way, guys, I have down 5 bottles so far of my 6 of Evan Williams eggnog. I got 1 more bottle to go, and we have New Year's still. So I'm going to get this down. I might add 2 more into it. So, but yeah, so we're going to have some fun tonight. We got some some fun adult beverages. This is After Dark, after all. So, but yeah, so this week we had some more news for JOYTOY. But before we get into that, I want to quickly highlight what everybody got for the week, or really what you, well, my wife got me some stuff, so I want to see what you guys, your significant others, got for you, or essentially what other people gifted you or you gave to people. So I'm going to go over to Mr. ReconRage first. Did you grab anything? Did anything come in for an order for you or gifts for yourself?
Yeah, I got a few things. Got this lovely custom Mythic
cool.
Legions, which
Nice.
is heads done by Alejandro Scalasoria out of Chicago.
Oh, wow.
So he did the custom head sculpt, put it on a Mythic Legion's Thoraxian body. So we got this guy.
Very cool.
Good friend of mine, Brian Ramos, out there in your neck of the woods, Wraith. The
cool.
figure Obscura came out with the Mouse King, and the secret head in it was the Nutcracker. So he did a custom. I grabbed that custom.
Oh, that is
Dude.
that is cool.
Dude,
So
that
it's a
mouse is nightmare fuel.
Yeah, absolutely awesome. But he did it. Brian is just one of the amazing customizers in the community. So shout out to you, Brian. I know you're doing your thing with family. Have a blast. Got this lovely, the new
Aliens.
52 Toys Alien, which is really awesome.
That's
this guy
cool.
is
That
super
looks
cool.
wet.
No, they did a great. Yeah, no, he looks legit.
Yeah,
So got
yeah.
him from 5K Toys. 5K's killing it. And I'll be honest with you, 5K Toys has sent me in the last 2 days. I don't know. I guess they didn't take off for Christmas. They sent me second payments on like 6 figures. I'm like, So, yeah, that was a wake up call. And then I got 3 figures, kind of tiny ones. You might know about them. I don't know.
God damn, dude.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, they're really good.
These are super sweet. We got the champion. Look at him. Look at that bad boy.
God damn, dude. The sculpts on those are amazing.
Yeah, they
I mean,
are.
and
Absolutely.
you know what's really
amazing.
cool is I love look at the flies up there.
The flies.
It's
Yeah, the smoke
It's-
that's coming out too is pretty sweet.
the
That's
smoke coming out.
crazy
I mean,
awesome.
just
Yeah.
the paint deco on these guys. Of course, we knew they were probably going to be epic, and yep, they didn't let us down.
No, they have not disappointed. They have
This-
not disappointed
This
at all.
first few released, and I'm sure the rest are just going to continue to get more epic. So I was really happy. Actually, so funny because of the channel, Carlos got his first, and he did a
I
post
know.
just before he left out.
Yep.
And me and Wraith have been waiting for our. Mine's been sitting on a shipping notice out of Illinois,
Yep. Same
and
thing as
all of
mine.
a sudden, out of the blue, it just showed up yesterday. And I was like, "What the heck?" Like, just
Same. Yep.
it's LT Cave. It's how LT Cave's doing it.
Yeah.
So we'll just leave it that way. It just
I'll
so
I'll
That's quite a
mention
haul
one-
you got there.
got quite a cool amount of stuff. What I'll say with LT Cave is I'm gonna do from now on. I didn't realize that they had the expedited shipping option, so I'm ordering everything expedited shipping. I also ordered something from David's Toys, which we'll talk about later, because I want to see how fast that gets. And also, you have the experience, also, Mr. Sprues, for ordering stuff from David's Toys. And how fast that they come to you with their products. So that's awesome to get your feedback as well. So
Yeah.
so what about you, Mr. Spruce? Did you get anything this past week for Christmas, or did you get anything in from an order?
Of course. Well, I got a electronic shaver from my family. I need it, obviously. I have not bought any kind of like new shaving implement in about like a decade, and they're like, "Dude, you need to get something new because like this stuff, it's not cutting it. It's literally not cutting the hair on my face." And then I got Foo Fighters tickets, which is really fucking
That's
sweet.
awesome.
Yeah, I've been a big Foo Fighters fan ever since like pretty much Nirvana broke up, obviously. Or not broke up. You already know what happened. But anyways,
broke
yeah.
up.
Kind of forced to break up. But I'm really pumped to go see them live. It's my second time seeing them, but they're absolutely amazing. They're such good entertainers. David Grohl's fucking sweet.
Oh
Love
God, yeah. Some of
And
my favorite
then-
songs are by Foo Fighters.
Yeah. And then I actually told my family like, don't get me anything. I literally have most things that I could possibly
I
want.
know.
And but I did get myself something. Recon did display them. They are behind me right now, and I've got the same one right here.
Such amazing
Right here.
sculpts, dude.
Yeah, these guys are just fucking phenomenal. I can't believe we're getting toys this articulated, this beautiful. It's nuts. I think that JOYTOY definitely pulled off all the stops on these.
Absolutely.
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 Yeah, and I'll answer Andy the collector. Andy, the figures are absolutely 100% solid. They got a great weight to them. They feel really good in your hand. They're not cheap. They're articulated for what they are amazing. You will not be let down at all. This is probably some of the best work out there by JOYTOYs in the Warhammer line.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that one. For a non-Primarch figure, this is probably one of the best.
And that kind of goes into the thing I was going to say was, this is the first time that JOYTOY, supposedly, that they had the same sculptors who did Mortarion do the sculpting of the Death Guard figures. So generally, they have, I guess, different teams that do the sculpting. So this is the first time that they've actually had the sculptors of the Death Guard be the main sculptor of that Primarch, that team. So, and you can see it. Like, you can absolutely 100% see it between the differences between them. So those are awesome. But yeah, so anything else, Mr. Sprues, did you get this week?
I got drunk.
Yay! I did too. I got that present, but I gave that to myself.
I went out with my family. It was absolutely fantastic. They're really good people, and we had some good drinks. I'm a big beer guy, big cocktail guy.
Ooh, nice.
So we went to a cocktail bar and hung out, had some good vibes, some good talks, and what more could I ask for a holiday weekend, I suppose?
Absolutely,
nice.
Dude. That's what you want to hear. That's what you want to hear.
No
well,
complaints.
I'm gonna take center stage for a really quick second here because I got a couple of things. First is my wife gifted me my first kill team.
Oh, sweet!
So
look at that.
So that's awesome. I got this, which I've been waiting for. If you guys haven't seen it, this is the custom Grey Knight Terminator, and it's perfect. I call it perfect scale because it's perfectly in scale with all of the other Grey Knight figures. And just a quick comparison between, I love these originals, but you can see how short and stumpy these are compared to, and it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Anyway, so I got that in. And then I got my Death Guard figures, which I still haven't opened up. I'm probably going to do an unboxing live tomorrow night. And then somehow I ordered. I don't know.
Somehow. Yeah.
I don't know how I did this one, but
You were
I
drunk.
ordered. Of course, it's not Titus, right? Because everybody would love 3 versions of Titus. But I ordered all of my secret level figures, and I'm like, I got the box in, and I'm like, that's a bit too big for the secret level figures. And I'm like, what the heck? Why do I have 2 extra Torvalds? So what we're gonna do tonight is we're gonna do a giveaway on one of them tonight for everybody that's in the chat.
Nice.
I did not mean to order those 2 figures or 2 extra versions of it, but anyway, you guys will get a free version of him. We'll do one tonight. We'll do one probably next week. We have a Metataurus coming from David's Toys. We'll give that a one-way. And then in a couple of weeks, once I get my hands on the Space Marine 2 physical copy of the Ultimate Edition for PlayStation 5, we'll be giving that away as well. So lots of fun stuff. But yes, that was essentially my Christmas. So that was a lot of fun, and a lot of fun with the friends and family. So lots of cool stuff. So I really want to quickly highlight the chat here because we got a bunch of people talking. And so we got Mr. Two Finger Tony, what's up, stud? Or Sprues the Studs. Then we got, you have a lot of fans in here. This is awesome. Primarch Papa Nurgle gave you his blessings, Blake. Yes, because he got his figures. Sprues love the top 10 videos this week. Recon can't wait to see more pictures of the DG. Absolutely. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on this week. We had, like I was saying before, we had from JOYTOY the official announcement of some more figures. Last week we had the White Scars and what was it? White Scars and what else am I missing? Was it the DG?
It was the Death Guard.
Yeah, it was the 2 Death Guard, White Scars. This week we got the Imperial Fists from Horus Heresy. I originally did not plan on buying them because I have my 2 Imperial Fists with Dorn already. And then I did the YouTube short today. Okay. And anytime I do a YouTube short on the JOYTOY releases of that week, I spend way too much time looking at the figures and doing this short. And now I'm going to buy 2 of that Praetorian because he looks absolutely insane. And I am a huge sucker for sword and board. So yes, so let's jump into the pictures and get Sprues as well as Recon's feedback on what they think about these releases this week. So here we go. So yes, I'm going to go to you first, Mr. Sprues. We're going to look first at the one that I think is I love this Praetorian in the Tartarus Terminator armor. First impressions, Mr. Sprues. What do you think?
Astounding.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So I'm going to say that I'm usually not a Tartarus Terminator fan. There's something like doesn't settle right.
I agree with you.
Yeah. So I really was not a fan of the Blood Angels Legion Praetor in the Tartarus Terminator armor.
Yep.
But when I looked at the promo pictures of this one, I was like, that's Tartarus armor?
I was saying the same thing. Yeah, I was saying the same thing because my impression of Tartarus Terminator armor, the immediate thing that comes to my mind is Sons of Horus and those very plain Tartarus armor figures, right? That's what my impression of them is. This is not that at all. This is way more regalia. I like the silhouette of this a lot more. So
yeah, it just looks fantastic. It's got obviously all the beautiful iconography that's going on there. Obviously, Imperial Fist stuff. There's a lot of Black Templars. Gee, I wonder why that's on there. It just looks great. I was immediately like, I definitely do need to get this one. I mean, even if I didn't have that the channel, I would. Yeah, that's a must buy for me. It looks great.
Dude, I was looking at it. So when I make the YouTube short, I download all these pictures and I chop the backgrounds up and I animate them. And there's not a bad picture of this figure at all. Like, there are so many cool pictures. And then the animations that I did for it came out so good. I just put up the short, but it came out so good. And I'm sitting there going, I already got my 2. So how I do it is I buy for the chapters I don't collect, apparently, because I don't collect a lot, apparently. But the chapters I don't collect, I only buy 2 of them and the Primarch, right? So I got Dorn previously, and I have 2 Imperial Fists with the Electric Claws, right? So I'm set. I didn't plan on getting more of these, especially because Valrak is such a huge fan of this and he loves this yellow, so he can keep these. But then I'm looking at this Tartarus Praetor and I'm like, God damn, this thing looks absolutely amazing, dude. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah. There's nothing more to say except I'm gonna get one. Or maybe 2. We'll see. But yeah, I'm a big fan of, like, just like you, the sword and board. I'm a big fan of the Blade Guard as well as the Deathwing Knights, just because of that futuristic but yet medieval knight kind of vibe. And this Praetorian fits the bill 100%.
Absolutely. And I'll say he gets bonus points for not coming with a bald head. So that's good. That's good. Mr. ReconRage, what do you think of the Praetorian Imperial Fists?
Well, I happen to like this armor. I think it looks good on everything. But I will say that this iteration with this faction, I think the deco and then the overall, I mean, the detail on this figure is for me, what I'm starting to see is, and correct me if I'm wrong or pipe in, but ever since our Space Marine 2 figures, I've noticed that the detail work and the extravagance of ornateness to the figures has gotten exponentially better.
Yeah.
This one, I think because of the color match, being a black and yellow, being the fist, I think it really makes all that detail even pop even more. And I think it's just really pleasing on the eye. And so these were these two releases here are definitely must-have for me.
Yeah, I will say for the Imperial Fist, I had Mario from Mario Finnick Collectibles on a couple months ago, and he's a big Imperial Fist fan. And when he said when the Horus Heresy first came out with those figures, there wasn't a lot of shading on them from his perspective. There wasn't enough shading. There need to be more. I don't know about that, but I'll say this. Looking at this figure, I definitely see shading on this yellow. This is a darker shade of yellow than just a bright yellow. So this looks absolutely awesome. I love, dude, the shield looks, that Relic Storm shield looks amazing. Absolutely amazing.
And they put highlights. What I like is you see on the fist, you can actually see where they put some white line highlighting in there, which is really nice. And this really gives me the vibe of the very first deco work on some of the earlier fists. I think the earlier fists that I have in my collection, they had that dirty, tapered, deco paint on it. Then they kind of got away and got to a little bit more clean. And now they're gravitating back with the same dirtiness to it or battle worn with even more detail. So I think they're on a win-win cycle right now.
Yeah, I hope they definitely do keep the level of detail up like this. I don't know if you both will agree with me, but like, I suppose the second iteration of the Sons of Horus as well as the Imperial Fists have been really, really good looking to me.
Oh yeah,
way Absolutely. Better than the initial run that they launched the Horus Heresy action figure line with.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. I 100% agree with you. Yeah, on your videos, I'm going to call you Mr. Stud. I like that better. So
I'm cool with that, man.
On your videos, Mr. Stud, I've been watching you since your inception. You're the pioneer to the JOYTOY Warhammer figures, as far as I'm concerned. And one thing that I always align with you on your video reviews is the fact I like how you really go over the deco or the misses, and in a respectable way. And I appreciate that. You're right. I really like this progression where they're moving back to better, not so clean deco. They're putting some work into it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it looks so much better.
So seeing from the comments, a lot of the comments from the folks is the same thing. Like this is absolutely killing it. Again, I'm not a huge fan of the Imperial Fists, but this figure, dude, it looks absolutely amazing. I'm gonna pick up. I'm grabbing two of these because these are gonna flank Dorn. So on my display, we're gonna have two of these flanking Dorn, and I think that's absolutely perfect for my display. I'm actually gonna be selling my other two Imperial Fist Terminators with electric claws. So if anybody's interested in buying them, let me know. I'm gonna be selling those ones off. But this looks absolutely awesome. So now, how do you know? How does your Blake, Mr. ReconRage gets everything. So it's not even a question to ask him, hey, are you getting this? Now I know you have the channel, so do you get everything? Do you keep everything in your collection, Mr. Stud?
For me, yes, I do. I do that because, I kind of need to do like comparisons back and forth. So I have every single JOYTOY action figure that I have bought. I have not sold off. I've kept.
That's awesome.
You should see my man cave right now. I've got like literally one shelf literally full of boxes, whether it be empty or full. I have to keep them just because, like I said, with the channel, you have to do comparisons and contrasts.
Sure.
Like to see like the progression. Like I said earlier, that those earlier figures, you want to see the progression through time, how JOYTOY has improved their, painting, manufacturing quality, as well as the materials that they use on their action figures. So I don't know. At some point in time, I'm probably gonna run out of space, but you know what? I will find space for every single one of them.
Yeah, dude, absolutely awesome. I want to
Agreed.
highlight a comment here from Andy the Collector. As a Blood Angels fan, do you know how much it hurts to say these fists look better? And I know, Mr. Stud, that you are a Blood Angels fan primarily. That is your chapter. I am a Grey Knights, then a Blood Angels fan. If you want to say the original chapters, I'm a Blood Angel fans first, but. Yes. So my question to you is this, because I was looking at this, and some of my favorite Blood Angels Horus Heresy figures are those paladins, those Blood Angel paladins, right? How do you think that this is going to stack up to those figures when you get it in hand?
I mean, just looking at the promo pictures right now, I don't. Unfortunately, I don't think that they completely stack up. I mean, they get kind of like they're in a little shadow now.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
Due to this figure, but I still love my Crimson Paladins. They look absolutely fantastic. I love the iconography, the vine-like designs that are on there.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah, but they as in JOYTOY did step it up a notch.
Absolutely,
for sure.
And then for Mr. Sunny Sundries, what's going on, Sunny? But you're a big fan of Big Armor and Sword and Board Wraith, predictable, because he is commenting on my Discord chat from what we had before, where I was like, God damn it, I just created a YouTube short of this. By the way, guys, that just went up if you guys want to go check it out and like and comment on it. Actually, I have a question for you guys too. I enjoy making these YouTube shorts, and so I am transitioning more of just, instead of just being a fan commentary, to like doing more of a lore perspective on my shorts. So I would love your guys' feedback on the comments for these shorts, to say, hey Wraith, your voice is terrible, stop trying to sound like you're doing something for lore, or this is cool, or no, we want to hear your perspective as a fan, not what you think you sound like for a lore guy. So I would love to hear your guys' perspectives. But anyway, yes, I'm going to be grabbing 2 of these. And a quick shout out, if you guys are interested, we have a WraithMace Discord where we have all fun discussions about JOYTOY, Warhammer, and then we also have gaming streaming each week. You can only play with me if you're part of the Discord, because I do not play with randoms. I learned that lesson from playing 20 years of World of Warcraft, where I don't play with random people anymore. So but yeah, if you guys want to join the Discord, all you have to do is follow me here, follow me on Instagram, and message me on Instagram, and I will shoot you out the invite for the Discord. So but this looks absolutely awesome. So we're gonna throw some shine over to the other release this week, which it's okay, right? We got the MK6 helmet.
Okay, I love this.
We got the Librarian console.
It's got the beaky.
Yeah, the beaky's awesome.
Everybody loves the beaky.
I love the beaky, absolutely. And he's got
and it's got a beautiful unhelmeted head.
We're not going to show that. We're not going to show bald head.
It's got one of my brothers in arms head sculpts.
We don't show unhelmeted head here. That's a 4-letter word. So that is not something we're going to show here in a second. But yeah, and then we have another in here, Grunty War 144. I can't wait for this, as well as the new Abaddon to arrive. Yes, and that's actually where quick heads up, that's where I actually ordered from David's Toys expedited shipping for Abaddon. So it's gonna be my first purchase from David's Toys, and I'll get back to you guys. I'll let you know how that went, how fast I've gotten it. But yes, Abaddon looks absolutely awesome. Really quickly, Mr. Stud, what did you think of the Abaddon release?
I mean, first of all, it's a long time coming, man. You have your big bad of the Warhammer 40K world that they took their sweet ass time to finally get out. It was kind of frustrating, because I did collect the original Black Legion original releases, and I was kind of waiting for Abaddon to come out. And what was it? That was like almost 3 years ago, actually. And like I said, they took their sweet ass time. But if they were trying to perfect the sculpts and method, whatever it is, I'm glad that they did, because he's imposing, obviously, and he's, if I'm not mistaken, nearly Primarch sized.
Yeah, dude.
Which should reflect the lore as well.
He's shorty, big G size, so he's Gilliman size.
Yeah, so there's
love
no
it.
question that this guy is going to be pretty epic.
Absolutely. From Diamond Gambino, Librarian Console with that Ardor Facer. MK6 is beautiful. Yes, and we're not mentioning the bald head here. And then as we move on, from Andy the Collector, poor Iron Hands and Raven Guard, almost as neglected as the Xenos. Yes, but JOYTOY knows where their money is because they came out with those orcs and they came out with those Necrons very early. They did not do great, and they decided, they were like, you know what? I think Space Marines will sell well, and their line immediately took off. So maybe we'll get some more Xenos in the future. What do you think, Mr. Stud? Do you think we're going to start to see? I'm hoping in the next couple of years, where JOYTOY sees that they're doing so well with these Space Marine figures, that they can kind of go back into, maybe we'll get some Eldar, some Dark Eldar. We'll get some more refresh of the Orcs, etc. What is your view on that as far as outside of Space Marine figures?
Well, I mean, from a marketing standpoint, I could see exactly why JOYTOY and GW did what they did, because Space Marines are safe.
Yes.
They're the ones that basically that's where the money is. Everybody
Absolutely.
sees a Space Marine, sees this, they're so fucking cool, so they want to get it. So I believe that, you know, they're still kind of playing it safe, but they're realizing that this has opened up like the floodgates, and I'm pretty sure they're making a good amount of money. So I believe at some point in time, after we start, like, I'm not going to say we're going to run out of, you know, Space Marine minis to turn into action figures, that they're probably going to start expanding on Xenos as well. There shouldn't be any reason why they wouldn't. Maybe it'll take them like a couple more years, 3 more years. I don't know. Again, I don't have any connections inside of that, but that's just my take on things. I think it's just a matter of time before we see, you know, the Drukhari as well as the Eldar. I love Eldar.
Yes.
As well as just more Orcs, Necrons. I would love to see a Necron monolith too. That would be insane.
Oh God, dude!
But regardless,
you make Henry Cavill so happy. So that interview was like, oh, this thing looked like it, and I'm like, oh wow, all right, he's talking. I think it was a Witcher interview, and he was talking about Warhammer 40K. I was like, that's my guy. That's my guy. So, but this looks really good. I'm gonna pass on this. The MK6 helm definitely looks cool. I don't really have any librarian. Maybe I'll pick this up and make custom Grey Knight out of it. But this looks good.
Jeez.
What is? Here we go. There you go.
And tell me that's not cool.
There you go. Now Blake, Mr. ReconRage is all happy. What do you guys think? Actually, well, per realistic, what do you guys think about this unhelmeted head for the librarian, Mr. Rage? I'm gonna let you go first because you love the bald headies. What a good name for these.
No, I mean, I love the helmets and all. Don't get me wrong. I think you know, when you're talking to a Marine of 8 years. Okay, I understand the reason for helmets in combat. So let's put that to rest. But the idea is, underneath that helmet is a warrior, and I want to see who those warriors are, because that's the real connection. So this individual head sculpt, obviously based off the True Mini. I think they're spot on with it, and I think it just has a really cool, distinct, very evil look to it. To be honest with you, I think it's very. I like it. It's one of my favorite head sculpts so far.
Yeah, and I'll agree with you. I think it's cool seeing the head sculpts when they're in a non-combat environment, but when they're running out in combat environment and they're completely relying on plot armor to keep their heads not from getting beamed, that's when I want to see helms. But anyway, I digress. Mr. Stud, what do you think about this head sculpt? I
think it's actually kind of weird looking to me. I don't know exactly what it is. It looks, I don't know if clean actually describes how I feel about it. He looks just smooth.
Yeah, man, that is baby smooth head. How do you get a? Do you constantly have to shave your head every day? Well, I'm not even every day. That's every couple of hours to get something that baby smooth, right?
Well, he might be one of the, maybe he's of a situation where they don't grow hair. There are factions in different lores out there where they actually do not grow hair. So I mean, I'm not familiar if that's the situation going on here, but I would say you never know. Maybe it's really bad alopecia.
And then from Mr. Diamond Gambino, second librarian console in the Horus Heresy line. Cannot wait to have this in hand. Stud, do you want to elaborate a little bit on what you think about this head?
I mean, I'll just like comment in general with regards to the librarians. So like, I don't really like when I think about Imperial Fists, I don't really think about librarians.
Yeah.
So I was kind of shocked to actually see a librarian be released for the Imperial Fist faction. Not that I have anything against it, but
Sure.
it was just really took me by surprise because obviously with the Thousand Sons, that we have a librarian council for them.
Sure.
But this one, like I said, took me by surprise. I think that if I didn't have the channel, I would probably pass on it. But obviously, since I do, it's my job to review these things for people. I will be getting it.
Very cool.
But I'm kind of a little on it.
Yeah, I'm happy that this is for the Imperial Fists instead of an Ultramarine. This is not an Ultramarine because we've had enough Ultramarines. So this is cool that it's not an Ultramarine.
Well, you already know that the Ultramarines are going to get the pick of the litter first. They are literally the poster boys of GW as well as JOYTOY now, obviously, and they're such a big moneymaker for them.
God.
It's a slam dunk for them. So why are they going to be like, all right, well, let's try to, put an Iron Hands one out or some kind of other smaller faction.
Exactly.
Really knows anything about, but lesser famed. Exactly.
One question I have for you is I was actually completely shocked to see that we got the Predator tank. We got a tank like that for the Blood Angels first before we got it for the Ultramarines. Were you shocked? Were you as shocked as me to see that? I would have bet money that we got an Ultramarines something armored before we got anybody else.
You know what it was, Wraith? They heard your constant complaining about, and they're like, you know what? Let's give the Blood Angels something. Let's shut this guy up on this YouTube channel because we're getting tired of it. Yeah, he's an affiliate link and everything, but come on.
Wraith, keep complaining. Please keep complaining because I love to see more of it.
I want to see this comment too. I want to see Chaos Demons so badly because I'm having to buy like third-party demons. I'm walking by like toy stores or collectible shops and I keep seeing like the Diablo figures in there for like $200 and I'm like, I don't want to buy that, but I need demons for my collection. So again, hopefully we'll see that in the future. But overall, yes, I think this is a good figure. I'm glad to see this. Very interesting choice for the Imperial Fists, like Sub was saying. I think that this is an interesting choice for them to have. I was actually surprised also to see this for the Fists. I thought this would be, I don't know. I don't know who actually would have expected to see this for. Maybe, I don't know, Stud. Help me here. Who do you think we would have seen this for? What chapter would you have?
I don't think the
Blood
Ravens were around in the Horus Heresy age. My lore is not 100% accurate, but if they were around, because they're second founding, so probably not.
Yeah.
Oh no, they aren't second founding. They don't know who their founder is. But
yeah, either the Thousand Sons. Yeah, there's
rumors.
I
would have expected them to get it, but it's fine. What actually is kind of surprising as I'm looking at the Force Axe actually, usually the Force weapons have like that yellow squiggly line that's in the middle, and then it's blue. So I'm kind of surprised that
this is very
JOYTOY just did a very standard gunmetal weathering on it, so it looks just like a plain power axe, I suppose.
Yes. Yeah.
But I would have liked to see more of a force weapon kind of vibe on it. But regardless, I do actually appreciate the highlights. So you got those blue highlights around the black areas, and I think that really makes the cape as well as the pauldron pop.
Are those new gloves?
They look leatherish.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing those on a obviously Astra Militarum. We've seen like leather type of gloves, but I don't remember seeing this brown and with a little bit of a blue, obviously on the inside of that hand. I don't remember seeing this for this, so I think this is a new part on this figure. But very interesting. Very interesting. All right, so we're going to jump over to the YouTube videos highlighting this for the week. So let me jump back. I got to jump back and forth really quick. 1 second. And I have to add it so that I can have some sound. So let's do this. And here we go. There we go. All right, cool. I'm sure that Stud, that you've seen this before. Obviously, I'm sure everybody has seen this. But anyway, we're going to do a quick highlight of this because I think that these are really cool that JOYTOY does these. So here we go. Music might be a little loud, but it's okay. Dude, he looks so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he has the power weapon that essentially like signaling that's a power sword. I'm surprised that you're right with the axe. It's not. Such an awesome looking figure.
You know, when you hear that music, you know what you're watching, though. That is an iconic song.
Yeah. That is the sound of money leaving our wallets.
And he's got the brick of holding nothing on his hip.
To your point there, Studs, they are doing very well with this line. I mean, you think about it, these figures, except for this line, that's all expensive tooling for one faction. You ain't reusing this tooling anywhere else. So
correct. And then we're going to jump into, well, not just yet. We'll do that in a minute. And then this is the other video for the week that they had. And this just gives you a 360 view. Oh, no, this is the same one. Hold on.
I think they feature both.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. We'll jump over. But anyway, so that essentially gives us a 360 view on the figure itself. The two figures, I think they look awesome. I'm definitely going to be picking up two of the Praetor one with the sword and shield. Looks absolutely awesome. Looking over at it from a price perspective, so again, so Stud, I know that you're doing majority of your purchasing from Davis Toys at this point. Do you still buy from JOYTOY at all officially?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm pretty much exclusively David Toys only.
That's awesome.
I think that I've thankfully developed a very good relationship with them, so that they get my business, I suppose, and they scratch my back and I scratch their back, I suppose.
And you've been doing the expedited shipping for a while with them, right? You get that really quick.
Yeah. So just for a point of reference, the Death Guard, they actually arrived, I believe, last Monday for me.
Wow.
So they're very, very quick with regards to getting the shipments over to you.
That's awesome. And they're located also, I'm guessing, in China, and they're pretty close to that warehouse, right?
Yeah,
JOYTOY?
if I'm not mistaken, they're pretty close to the JOYTOY factory, so they get their stuff literally, mainlined in, I suppose.
Yeah. So looking at the prices, we'll quickly go over this. So the Librarian console, $59.99 officially from JOYTOY, $64.99 for the massive Terminator, which is actually really hysterical that this is only $5 more officially from them. And again, JOYTOY is going to have the free shipping. When we jump over to LT Cave, looking at it from a price perspective wise, so again, this is actually a lot cheaper. Wow. $45.99. And then also you get the money back when you buy, if you're part of their LT Cave Club. They have the free shipping. You're not paying the tariff charges. They do have expedited shipping, and I'm going to try that now with all of the newest Death Guard that I ordered. So I tried the expedited shipping. We'll see how fast they get to me. And then the Praetor, $48.99. Was that 60 we said? Or 65? What was this?
I think it was 65.
65. Wow, dude, that's so much cheaper. And then, Blake, how much money back are you getting for these? Well, we'll say for the Praetor.
I think total you get back about $7.
Wow.
If you buy both.
Wow, that's super, super cheap. And then looking over at Cool Toys Club.
I have those numbers for you.
Cool. Yes, let's look at. We gotta go to pre-sale.
Yep.
And then so
they do the 2-pack.
Oh, they do have the 2-pack. Okay, so 2-pack is, where is it?
So that's what's good about. So a shout out to Cool Toys Club. They're the only one that consistently puts out, when they release a group of figures or a wave, they put out a bundle pack with all of them in it, so you don't have to add each one. So shout out to them for that portion, because they do a good job of keeping consistent with their marketing on their website.
Correct. So $77.50 is the dual pack if you want to purchase them together. So what we were saying before, 45 and 45 essentially, 45 and 40 from LT Cave, right? And then about $5 to $7 back on each figure.
Yep.
All right, so that's 80, 85, and then $10 we'll say back. That's about $75 for the two. And then this is $77.50, but what is the price for this with shipping and the tariff?
$100.74.
Okay. So again, so LT Cave is going to win even if you buy the pack, which is going to be cheaper than if you're buying these individually. $37.30. Actually, no, it's the same price.
No, it's the same. It's just convenience.
Yeah, it's just convenience on the.
It's just convenience of your ordering process.
So again, LT Cave is going to be your best bet as far as price. And then we're going to jump over to David's Toys, and let's see, here we go. So $62.50 from David's Toys, and then you also get is this with the 12% off? We also have.
It's not.
So you can put the 12% off in there. So that's going to drop that down to about $57, I think.
Yeah.
Yep. So $57, and then you can opt for. They have the fastest shipping around, so you can go with them for the fastest shipping. Again, we have affiliate links for David's Toys, and they also have a discount code as well. Cool Toys Club and LT Cave as well. But you can also purchase officially from JOYTOY if that suits your fancy as well. So,
and as a reminder, under LT Cave, you can opt for the fast shipping too, and I can testify because 90% of my orders have been through LT Cave, and they have a 5 to 7 on your doorstep from China.
I was going to say, have you done? I've
done it numerous times. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I just ordered all of my new Death Guard from LT Cave with the expedited shipping. So we'll see how fast that gets to us.
As soon as you get the shipping, you'll have it no later than probably the 6th or 7th day on your doorstep.
Interesting. Now, actually, Stud, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
The RP helms, the RP items, are you getting these?
So I think I've said it numerous times before on my reviews that I've promised my channel members that I will be getting the Titus helmet. Now, it's not that I actually want to get it myself.
You're gonna wear it? You're gonna wear it on the stream?
I guess I will.
Yeah.
But yeah, I to be honest, I think it's kind of goofy. I understand what they're trying to do with it. I kind of wish that JOYTOY would focus more on the action figure type of stuff.
Sure.
But you know, as a YouTuber, you kind of have to like start doing. Sounds weird. Doing stuff that you don't want to do, or do stuff that you don't want to review. I don't really want to review this thing, but people want to see it. So that's what I'm here for. So yes, I'm going to get the Titus one. I don't know if I'm going to get the stand or not, but if there was a Blood Angels one, I think I would be a little less hesitant in procuring this helmet.
Yeah, I so are you getting the Titus one? Are you
Yes.
going to get the Dark Angels one as well?
No, I think this is the helmet things. Unless if they come out with a Blood Angels one,
I was
it's
gonna
be a
say,
one and done deal. It's a one and done deal for me.
If this was a Blood Angel helm, I would have gotten this just for a display item.
Yeah.
I think that would be fun. Because I think the display stand is actually really cool. I will say though, the mask portion of it, because I have dressed up in cosplay before and I have my Grey Knights cosplay behind me. But the helm on this, from the pictures I've seen, and also people wearing this live, it definitely feels. I want to see your review because because it definitely feels too short for larger faces, because it feels like it's cutting off, and you can see like under your chin. So you can see the skin of your chin as you're moving your face around. So I'd be interested to see what you think. Yeah, that's the one thing I'm worried about with this thing. So very, very interesting. So Dub3, what's going on, sir? Thank you for stopping in. Adam Hobbies, Razorback is a support vehicle, in my opinion. Yes, Razorback is, but we got the Predator tank for the Blood Angels, which I'm super happy about. And I still have not seen your review, Stud, and I'm not going to until I get mine and I review mine. I have 2 of them. I have a massive diorama coming up for it as well. So.
Yes, your opinions must be unspoiled.
Yes, exactly. So there you go. LT Cave is going to be your cheapest. Davis Toys is going to be your fastest. You can also go with expedited shipping for LT Cave. You can also go with, if you like Cool Toys Club, that's perfectly fine as well as officially from JOYTOY. Or you can join our Discord and get the discount codes from Diamond Gambino in our chat for AliExpress, because I picked up all of my Thousand Suns during Christmas for about 30% of the price what I normally would have picked up because of the discount codes in our Discord. So that is also an option. Or you can be a impulse buyer, which I know many of us are, and you can order it from Amazon. When you're just looking at something, you're like, I want to have it now. So you don't want to wait. You can buy it from Amazon. So, all right. So we went through what's coming out for this, what's come out already for the Imperial Fists. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this because it's been on my mind. We're gonna jump over to your channel in a second. I am going to show quickly my short that I made of the Imperial Fist, because I want to get live feedback from you guys. Do not worry about hurting my feelings with this, by the way. I want to hear what you guys think of this particular short. So I just put this up. Let me jump over and bring it in. I normally don't do this, but I'm gonna do it tonight. Here we go. All right, I think that the sound is working. The Imperial Fists, charged with the defensive terror during the Horus Heresy, now receive reinforcements worthy of that duty. Like now. At the front stands the Praetorian in Tartarus Terminator armor, power sword drawn, storm shield ready, unbreakable and resolute. Beside him stands the Librarian Consul, force axe in hand, psychic might bound by discipline and duty. The wall stands, the line holds. So there's my short of it. So very cool. Like I said, I do these shorts, and as I'm doing them, I didn't do one on the White Scars, and I didn't order the White Scars. Normally, when I do these shorts, I'm sitting there with the figure, and I'm looking at it constantly for a couple hours, and then all of a sudden I get drawn to it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to pick that one up. So,
he hasn't ordered the White Scars yet.
No, because I am not making a short of them. I already kind of did. So, Blake, what did you think about my short really quickly?
I liked it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. All right.
I like it, you. I love your voice and how you get very mysterious.
Dude, I do like, and I know that Studs knows what I'm talking about, because when you're doing videos and you listen to yourself playback wise, you're like, ugh, I didn't like how that sounds. So
I felt like I was almost watching one of the 1980s, you know, like this man in one city, 6 bombs and a lonely woman. Yes, I felt like I was back at the theater.
Studs, what did you think? Because your opinion here is magical.
Yeah,
I
you
wanna
know
hear-
what? To be honest, I really like the lore that you put in that short. It really does put your own spin on things and sets you
Cool.
apart from the rest of the stuff that's out there. I think it's fucking fantastic. Good job on it,
Wow.
man.
That is
good.
amazing. I
Beautiful.
love you, sir. That is absolutely great. Great.
Studs, you're making a monster. Be careful.
great
You're making a
feed-
monster.
Great feedback.
Just
Great
kidding.
feedback. So I am a little bit behind on the chat. But anyway, I wanted to bring up your YouTube page and highlight a couple of the quick things here. So you made a video. So is this you? Did you get dressed up for this thumbnail?
Yeah.
Wow.
I am dressed up for the video as well.
That is
I
very
think-
cool.
I think that's something I
Nice.
started doing last year or maybe 2 years ago. You know, it's an award show, man. You gotta look, you gotta dress to the
Yeah.
nines. You gotta
I
look
love it.
good, man.
Exactly. So from Sunny Sundries, by the way, why should Blood Ravens be Horus Heresy? Those Imperial Fists are not from H. So actually, this brings up a quick question before we jump into your channel. Do you think we're going to see Blood Ravens in 40K? Because again, we got Dawn of War 4 coming out, right? We got the Dawn of War series, which has a lot of the Blood Ravens history and like where they came from. Essentially, is up in the air with either the Raven Guard or they have ties to the Thousand Sons, etc. Do you think that we're going to get Raven Guard? I mean the Blood Ravens in 40K JOYTOY figures, Mr. Stud?
I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't see why not. I would like to see some other lesser well-known factions featured.
Less Ultramarines.
Yes, less Ultramarines. I would love to see some Legion of the Damned. I would love to see the Size of the Emperor. Like these smaller ones, I think they have a lot of cool lore behind them and need to be featured a lot more than the founding chapters.
Absolutely. I want to quickly shout out Failing Upwards. What is going on, sir? I'm saying your name correctly tonight. What is going on, sir? If you haven't checked out Failing Upwards YouTube channel, definitely are missing out. He does some awesome stuff. So I ended up seeing on TikTok. So, very cool. So all right, so we're looking at your channel. So I have not checked this out yet. I want to check this out, so I'm not going to ruin this for myself. But what is your, so how many, I would say, how many videos do you try to put out per week, would you say?
Two.
Or two per week. Okay,
Two
cool.
per week. I release always on Wednesday as well as Saturdays.
Very
if you
cool.
see my cadence.
Very awesome.
Yeah.
What do you so when you get a figure in, are you immediately trying to get that review out right away?
It depends on the figure itself. I mean, if obviously everybody here knows that there are going to be like figures that are like gravity that draws everybody to it. So case in point, the knight back there, I already knew that once I got that, I had to crank that thing out. Same thing with Angron. And same thing with the Predator. These big name, Mortarion is going to be one of those things in which I'm going to immediately crank out.
Exactly.
Because those are big names. Like the Titus ones, of course, because everybody is familiar with Space Marine 2. A lot of people got drawn into the hobby because of Space Marine 2. So that's why, us YouTubers had to do things quicker than normal. But for, I suppose, the lesser figures, I don't really rush as much.
Cool. So what is your favorite Primarch that was actually, you know what, I'm not even going to go to this year because I don't want to ruin that video. What is your favorite Primarch period in the line that has come out to this date? What would you say is your favorite?
Favorite Primarch?
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, like it's between the 40K Lionel Johnson.
Ooh, very cool.
And Horus.
Oh wow, very cool.
Horus is obviously phenomenal. He's big, he's huge, he commands attention. I like the Lion because he's got, again, that old school medieval sword and board vibe to him, and I just love his face sculpts. I think they're absolutely fantastic. So it's a toss up between those two.
Absolutely.
Weirdly enough, it's not Sanguinius. It's those two.
I have another question for you with the Primarchs in a second, but for Failing Upwards, we did not do the giveaway on that secret level figure yet that I ordered too many of. We'll do that at the end of the show, so you did not miss out on it yet. And so, question for you, and then I'll give it to Blake to ask some questions as I go through the rest of the chat. Do you purchase unhelmeted or helmeted heads if your Primarchs outside of Alfurius / Omegagon don't come with them? Do you like to have the helmeted, I guess, non-lore perspective ones?
To be honest, yeah, I understand what you're saying. I actually do prefer the non-helmeted versions.
Sure.
When it comes to special characters, like chapter masters, obviously Primarchs, I think that I want to see them stand out against the rest of the, I suppose, grunt.
Get your finger out of the air, Blake.
The grunt figures of the chapter, and that's how I've always modeled my minis as well. If there is some sort of special lore behind that, then I will use a bear head, even though I hate painting bear heads on the minis. So for example, like captains, librarians and stuff usually do have a bear head, but if it's just like a regular, firstborn marine or just intercessor, you're just gonna get a helmet, dude. That's
sure.
You have to what was it? Prove your worth to me before I spend more time on you.
All right, Blake, I'm gonna give you the questions here because I'm gonna keep going through the chat because I've fallen too far behind. So go ahead, sir.
What do you want me to do? Oh, just
yeah, you can carry the. I'm sorry, carry the conversation a little bit more because I'm gonna try to catch up with the chat here.
Well, I agree with Stud. So, in all honesty, the reason why I don't necessarily prefer a unhelmeted over a helmeted, but I do agree with Studs on the fact that the helmeted is the average grunt. Those are the line guys. Those are the guys out there carrying out the mission, frontline battlefield. They should be armored up, right? And it's not to say there aren't some standouts in that group, but then eventually as they get promoted, they become a standout, whatever faction they're in, right? During valor and battle, whatever. And in real world combat, which I've experienced numerous times, I can tell you there's nothing better to look back and see your proud leader with his helmet underneath his arm, commanding, looking over his team, and you can look back and say, that's my hero, that's my captain, that's my warrior, that's my Primarch.
Sure.
And so I think the identifiable features of that leader are important. If you look at all my Primarchs in the case, and any of the captains, lieutenants, anything like that, they all have their helmet. They're holding their helmet in their left hand with their sword or chainsword, whatever they got, right? And that way it kind of distinguishes who the hierarchy of leadership is in my DTOF.
Sure.
With that.
And before you say anything, Studs, I can see how happy Mr. ReconRage is here right now because someone agrees with him about the unhelmeted head thing, and he is so happy to explain his strategy for putting and why he does it specifically. So I'm going to shut up now and let you guys carry on the conversation. Go ahead.
So it's nice to have an ally against the unhelmeted option. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Well, we definitely don't have to agree on everything, but we do agree on these action figures are absolutely fucking phenomenal.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Hey, I also want to highlight out, it looks like Twizzler 19 bought his first JOYTOY Warhammer figures.
Very cool. Twizzler, tell us in the chat what you picked up, because I am very interested.
I can tell you what he got. He got, I'm getting a Salamander Eradicator.
Ooh, cool.
Brother Tyken, Black Templar Outrider, Brother Valtus, and his bike.
That's awesome, dude. Very cool. Very cool.
And of course, I got blamed for it again too. I am the master enabler, I guess, which is fine. It is what it is. We're all grown men here, so if you feel like you need to blame me, by all means, you go right ahead.
That is completely fine. Yeah, so looking at your looking at your looking at your YouTube channel, Stud, what do you say if you would say one particular video is your favorite video that you have done? It doesn't have to be necessarily the video that you have the most views on or you had the most success with, but what are you the most happy with that is pretty much your favorite video that you've made on your channel?
God, the problem is I've made so many of them. It's
I know.
kind of hard for me to remember each and every single one of them. But to recent memory, I think this is going to stick with me for a while. But I love the video that I made with the Predator Annihilator.
Oh, the oh yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
I did explain that so I did get basically it was a Castaferum Dreadnought as the first mini that I got, aside from the second edition box set.
Sure.
And then I was highly debating between the Castaferum versus the Predator Annihilator.
Sure.
And those two specific minis hold the most significance because I used my teenage money, which wasn't that much, to buy those two things. So getting the Predator Annihilator to this size was absolutely phenomenal. And I know that, you're not supposed to be stuffing any kind of infantry inside of a Predator because it's against, I guess, whatever, tabletop, whatever it was. But I think I had the most fun trying to stuff as many action figures
That's awesome.
in the cargo bay or whatever it is, just to see how much would fit. I actually had a lot of fun doing that and trying to make them fit, or stuffing them, I guess, inside of a sardine can or whatever it is.
So this is the only question I'm going to ask about this, because I'm trying to keep all the information outside of what I've seen, or just to myself until I get them. Does it bother you that the treads don't move?
I mean, it would have been nice for them to move, but how much money did we want to pay for it to have it fully articulated like that? Correct. I'm sure that there would be a lot more engineering that is involved with making that stuff actually move.
Yes.
So it would have been nice, but weirdly enough, me coming from a mini form, those treads don't move. So it's kind of like holding to the original.
Correct. And my feeling on it is initially, yes, because I come from GI Joes and stuff like that, and like my memory is always to have treads. But then when you think about it, it's going to be sitting on my shelf. It's going to be on display, and over time, these rubber treads, just like we had with the Thundercats years and years ago, those things are going to rot, and you're going to have to replace them. Yeah. So I'm really not going to be moving my tank around on the ground. Maybe if my son plays with it, which I do let him play with my JOYTOY figures.
No, you're a dangerous man.
Dude, I got the 2 Imperial Knights. I let my 4-year-old daughter play with the red one, and I let my son play with the blue one. And I very carefully was watching them, and that lasted for about 5 minutes. I was like, okay, it's time to put them back.
Yeah, yes, before they start crashing them into each other. That would be an absolute nightmare, man.
I should do a YouTube video of my kids play with my JOYTOY stuff. That'd be amazing. But yeah. So for this is your most recent video,
yes,
the JOYTOY Horus Heresy Action Figure of the Year Awards. How long would you say this video took you to make?
All right, for these year-end compilation videos, they take longer than average, shooting, setting things up.
Explain the work behind, because I know the work that goes into this. Explain to the folks out there, how much time and effort does it take to make a video like this to you?
Well, so first of all, I gotta pluck all these action figures from their resting place in my cabinets. So I have to gather them all. I have to set up my lighting. I have to set up my background, the audio, the recording equipment. I think the lighting is actually the most important, so I have to set everything up like that.
Yep.
And so that video is shot in 3 different places. So the main part where you see each and every single time is what you see right now. The front part of my man cave is where I'm standing, so I had to move the lights,
Sure.
the sound, everything from there. And because some of these action figures are so large that I can't put them on my current desk right now, I have to go to another location in my house and then redo things out there, redo the lighting, move things around, making sure everything's in camera angle, everything pans correctly. So these videos, shooting them probably takes at least like 2 to 3 hours, and then editing them probably anywhere between 4 to 6. It's only like what, 12, 14 minutes of I suppose like real-time film, whatever you want to call it, but there's a lot of work that goes on in the background that nobody sees. Like the Imperial I was gonna say the Imperial Knight, for example. I had to like jerry rig different rigs so that I could put that thing into frame.
That's crazy. Really quickly, I want to say hi to Art by Ackerman. What is going on, sir? Another friend of the show, so thank you for stopping in, sir. We're going to get you to buy more than the one Joy Toy, Thousand Suns Contemptor Dreadnought, because I want to see a review on that once you get that. We're going to get you back on the show. We're going to get you to buy some more stuff. So, but I could literally talk to you, Stud, for hours about YouTube stuff behind the scenes. I'm not going to bore everybody with that, but it's very cool to hear your perspective and your insights to see, because I deal with the same sort of thing as well. So, yes, Mr. OP, you got your power back as well. So.
Nice.
He's got his wrench.
Yeah,
a powerful wrench.
He got it back.
Adeptus Mechanicus.
Exactly. All right. So, anything else that you want to highlight with your channel, or anything that you've got coming up that people might not know about?
Well, I mean, I'll have to say that because our line has gotten so big and so good that I divided Horus Heresy and Warhammer 40K, the awards. So,
cool.
I believe this Wednesday I am doing a 40K Action Figure of the Year award, and I want to give you guys a sneak peek. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but I actually did make a trophy for the Horus Heresy line.
Nice.
I did feature at the end of the video, so it's this guy.
That's awesome, dude.
Did you like customize a McFarlane? Is that what that is?
No, it's actually not a McFarlane. It's actually a Joy Toy.
Oh, it's okay. Look even bigger.
Yeah, I spray painted the Joy Toy down.
That's great.
So that is the award for the Horus Heresy one, and this is yet to be released, so the people that are live in chat get to see this. This is the 40K one.
Oh wow!
Nice. Very cool.
Is that's the artist proof one, or is that just another?
The artist proof one? Yeah.
Very cool. Love the stance, dude.
Is that your video that you did from gray to color?
Oh no, I'll get him. That's this guy right here.
Hashtag blame Blake. Nice.
That's this guy over here.
Oh, nice.
So this guy was completely hand painted by me, no airbrush whatsoever, and yeah, it was artist proof.
That's cool.
One of my favorite figures because I literally had my hand in it.
Yeah, literally.
Very cool. Let me see. I think you're having a little bit. Let me bring this back. So very cool. So that is really awesome that you did that. That you made those awards. And you're going to be. So you said you're going to be doing the 40K award.
Yeah. They'll be dropping Wednesday.
That's cool.
So,
very
New
cool.
Year's Yeah, New Year's Eve, literally the last day. I'm still tweaking the final cut for it.
Sure.
I'll probably actually be doing that after this because I'll be working for the next couple days, so I won't have that much time. So
Very cool.
I gotta finish it up.
So all right, a little bit about you. You are primarily your favorite chapter is the Blood Angels, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
What is so outside of the Blood Angels? Do you have like a one, two? Do you have a top 3 for Warhammer 40K?
Interestingly
Warhammer general.
enough, yeah. So like I said, interestingly enough, I did highlight it in my my state of the collection video that I really have taken a love to the Grey Knights.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I love the Grey Knights. I love their aesthetics. I love
Yes!
their armor. Aside from the fact I am extremely biased towards Psychers. Fuck them up.
Yes. You see behind me. Yes, that's so awesome. Want to hear more of that?
Yeah, so I think that out of all my non-Blood Angels, the Grey Knights have been pretty awesome. I love Crow. He still remains probably one of the best, despite it being, I believe, V1.
Yes.
Very, very awesome action figure. And I think I probably nominated him as the action figure way back when this hobby first started. And then past that, interesting enough, the Black Templars. I did before I started collecting these action figures, I did not pay attention to any other faction except the Blood Angels. But as I started collecting them, I saw the aesthetics. I saw kind of what they were, what they stood for, and I think the Black Templars are awesome.
Yes.
Aside from that, I would have to say just the Deathwing for the Dark Angels are pretty sweet, as well as, unfortunately, I'm going to say Space Wolves look pretty sweet too.
All right, well, Neo, hi Neo. I just want to say hi to Neo. We'll get Mr.
I love how you
Stud.
just wrote me off there.
Here we go. We're going back to normal stuff. We don't talk about Space Wolves on this show either. No, but that's cool. I listen. I think the Space Wolves. What's actually kind of funny is I have, because of Russ, and I have 2, because of how I collect. I have 2 of the Space Wolf figures, but I actually don't have any Black Templar figures in my collection, and it's because I know if I buy one, I'm going to buy them all, because I can already tell how I am, and I'm trying to be somewhat limiting before my wife tries to kill me about what I'm buying. I buy a large amount of stuff, and I know if I get the Black Templars, I'm going to buy all the Black Templars. So, yes. But anyway, so saying hi to Neo. Hi, Neo. Thank you for joining us, sir. Twizzler19, I was honestly thanking you, Blake. These figures are awesome. My wallet isn't going to, though. So, absolutely, yes. We are the enablers here. And kind of like what Stud was saying before about this line overall and in general, and it's kind of like what I've been saying for a while is I feel like JOYTOY is the line of the year. I think that what they have put in, how much product they've put out this year, and how they have made leaps and bounds as far as their sculpts to a certain extent, but just the how putting the figures together, the engineering, right? We're constantly seeing upgrades on how they're doing their figures, and kind of listening to the feedback. I know that there is negative feedback because when we got the secret level figures, they are much smaller and much more in scale with our normal figures. But if you remember when we got those Space Marine 2 figures, everybody was like, what the is this? And why are these guys the same size as my Terminators, right? So again, I feel like they're kind of course correcting, and we're going back to a 1/18 scale, because I don't want a 1/6 scale JOYTOY line. If I wanted that, I would buy like McFarlane. I'm happy that we're going back to actual 1/18 scale. And I know some folks are going to be upset that they're not going to fit in, their secret level figures won't fit in with their Space Marine 2 figures, but I'm happy about that. So what is your perspective on that, Stud? What do you think?
So I really didn't get into too much of the scale debate early on. I think that when people trickled into the channel and left comments, I kind of had to like address it a little bit. And in my videos, I try to just let people know that there are different methods to mitigate the scale differences. I'm pretty sure you can see the secret level figures that are behind me over here, right? They're on their shelf of their own.
Yep.
So you cannot really tell the difference between the scales, for example. And then I have my Titus, the Squad Damocles, I believe that's what they're called.
Yep.
They're on flight stands, and I kind of got them hunched over a little bit.
Yep.
And they're actually above V1 Blade Guard figures. So you, again, can't really tell the difference. There are different things that you can do to play tricks on the eye to mitigate that scale issue. So, like,
Correct.
you can push the V1 action figures more forward and the later ones in back. So these are like camera things that people do to make things look shorter or taller.
Correct.
And you can also put these things on risers as well.
Yeah.
So what I will say is, though, however, is that I hope that JOYTOY does level things out and just stick with one scale. Yeah, and just I think we're in a kind of like a uncomfortable growth phase where they're trying to figure out what they need to do and what they don't need to do. But I'm pretty sure at some point in time things are going to settle down and they're going to figure out what they need to do to literally level the playing field.
Correct. I agree.
Yeah.
Blake, what do you think?
I think well said, Studs. I don't want to reinvent the wheel here, but I think he's spot on. I think there was good intent. I think originally, I think the intent probably was, and obviously I don't talk to him directly, was that because this is outside the normal releases, and this is like a video game release, they were going to make it a standout size. And I bet you they had all ideas to anything outside the main lore. They were going to do that video game releases, the secret level release. And I think that's when the secret level figures came out. I think there was just this confusion. They're like, oh, I thought they were going to be more like this because they did, Space Marine 2 outside, in a different size bracket. But to Stud's point, they're learning. And the good news is they listen. They're listening to us.
Yes.
There's not a lot of companies out there to do that. I will give a plug to Four Horsemen. They're probably one of the best listening companies out there when it comes to action figures. But I would put JOYTOY up there behind the Horsemen saying, hey, we've got a great fan base, a huge Warhammer fan line, as well as their TMNTs and some of the other stuff JOYTOY's been doing in their own auxiliary lines. And they actually listen, and they bring Deco back when Deco was kind of a little bit, waning a little bit.
Yep.
The hands, they listen to us on the hands, the malleable portion of the hands. They used to be worked hard.
Oh my God. I would literally bruise my fingers when I was
so I JOYTOY, nothing but props from me. You guys are moving in a progressive direction. You listen to your fans. You've made the changes. Yeah, you had a one-off, but to Stud's point, I think they're great figures, and there's things you can do to put them on your shelf where they fit in just plenty fine.
Yep, I agree. I want to highlight Neo's comment as well. Who's taking Carlos's place there? I am late. You are late. This is our special guest, Sprues and Studs, a huge YouTube JOYTOY Warhammer guy who is really kind of one of the reasons why that I'm doing this channel. Actually, I'm going to tell my wife that now. And she's going to come to you for any problem.
Wow.
But anyway,
I can't be responsible.
Do you see what he just did there, Studs? I mean,
he just deflected all the.
Wow.
There we go.
I'm not the source of your marital discord.
Mrs. Wraith. I mean, if you think Wraith, the male version, is bad, think about female Wraith when she's mad.
Yikes.
Yes, I'd have to say that. But Carlos will be back next week. He might stop in here before it ends, but if not a problem. He'll be back next week as well. And then Curtis will explode the dread. That's what I'm expecting to see. So art by Ackerman. If you don't know, Stud, what he loves to do on his YouTube channel as well, he has an awesome YouTube channel.
Okay.
He takes apart all the figures and does a review like that. So he takes apart all the pieces. He just got his first Joy Toy figure, the Thousand Suns Contemptor Dreadnought. So I want to see a blown up view on his channel of that. So that's going to be awesome to see. Hopefully
his first Joy Toy was actually the one I gave him at Legion's Con.
Oh, you got
the second one I got him at Iron Warriors. Terminator.
Right.
The second one was the gateway drug right there. See, so what I did was, I placed a little bit. The first hit was on me. The rest, you got to,
you're the pusher.
Yeah.
You gave him that.
As long as you don't do your own stuff, but, as long as you don't do your own stuff, but unfortunately, I am not only an addict, I am a user. So,
yeah, those are the worst.
Right?
Me included.
Those are the best.
I'm calling the kettle black here.
One thing, so Stub, one thing that we have to get you on board doing also is to push over to Blake, Mr. ReconRage, that he needs to buy a Alfurious cosplay from CG Armors, the place that I bought my Grey Knight Interceptor, and get that tattoo on the side of his face, fake tattoo, so he can keep his job. But that is the plan. We've got to keep pushing him.
Hey, I live out here in the Portland area. I'm sure I keep my job plenty fine.
That is. Oh, that's right. Actually,
keep it weird, brother. Keep it weird.
But that is the plan. I think Blake would be perfect to wear the cosplay like that. I think that would be absolutely perfect. So, actually, here's a question for you, Stud. Did you pick up 2 of Alfurious to do Alfurious and Omegagon? Yeah, or are you going to wait and see if Joy Toy comes out with their own special version of Omegagon?
No, I actually only picked up one. Unfortunately, my budget only is available for one. There's only a few of them that I've actually branched out and gotten more. Those Blade Guard that you see back there, but yeah, in terms of like me buying stuff, it's pretty much like a one and done for me.
That is completely fine. So let's jump into what else do we got here? Is it time yet? Let me go over to, I think we're probably going to, oh, actually, no, we're going to jump over to our custom pieces because I'm interested to see what you think of these. So what we normally do is we go over to, about WOG Toys, right? So WOG Toys used to be part of Cool Toys Club, but now that they've kind of separated so that they do the things. Have you ever bought any custom pieces for your Joy Toy figures?
No, I have not.
Interesting.
Again, it's one of those things in which all of my my monetary resources are only specifically for Joy Toy action figures, Warhammer 40K as well as Horus Heresy. So I don't actually have that much money left over to
totally explain,
customize some of these I guess figures that are more important to me than others. I'll be honest with you, like some of the helmet sculpts and stuff are a little bit off to me, but there are some of them that are quite spot on. But I really have not gotten into the customization part of the action figure of a hobby. And kudos to you guys. Like, I see some really, really great custom stuff that are out there. I could see the allure of it, but the monetary constraints completely holds me back from it.
I completely understand. Like I said, how I try to offset some of this stuff. I don't collect everything. So I try to cherry pick what I want. I say that, but then all of a sudden I'm buying Iron Warrior. I mean Imperial Fists Praetor, which I didn't plan on getting. But that's besides the point. So what we normally do is we do a quick look at WOG Toys and see what Loy has magically put in here, if there's anything new. So Recon, have you taken a look to see if there's anything new this week? Well, you are muted, sir.
I have not, actually.
Very interesting. Cool. All right. So what we normally do is we peruse the new arrivals, and we're going to see what they have up for pre-sale, because I think this is the same. This right here is an updated version to the Horus helm, and they have it here, I think. Oh no, this is not the Horus. This is the Black Legion
Chosen.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sometimes the paint on this is not exactly.
Yeah.
But some of them are very, very close. Like, for instance, Valdor's helm and stuff like that. Very, very close to what it is. And here, I want to show a highlight to this. This is so I'm wearing the Iron Warriors. I don't know if I can see this. Let me make myself bigger really quick here. So
Take down your comic banner.
Oh, yeah. Let me take down that. There we go. So this is I bought myself for Christmas. This is the Iron Warriors.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
But what Cool Toys Club came out with is they came out with actually 6 different versions of the helm for Perturabo. So I wound up getting this one, and this one looks very similar to my t-shirt. Let me jump back over to the page so you guys can see. But I wound up picking up this one. But they have some amazing head sculpts, and these look absolutely awesome. So the prices are good. Again, you're going to pay shipping, you're going to pay a tariff for this, so it's going to be a little bit more expensive than what you're seeing here.
Yeah. But
these are fully painted, and the thing that I absolutely love with these pieces is the fact that there is no tack that you need to put. So if it's a helm or helmet per se, it's going to fit on that peg perfectly. So you're not going to have to put tack in it to have an extra large head sculpt to fit in onto that peg. So these are all perfectly sculpted to make sure that they fit onto your figure. You don't have to mess around to do anything to make it fit. So looking at new stuff this week, doesn't look like there's anything new. And then this one we're going to highlight because Mr. ReconRage, go ahead and tell
Luna Wolves
Sprue what the deal is with this.
So yeah, I went ahead and pulled the plug and I bought one of these. So the shipping time is anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks. So it is I believe it is a partial custom and full repaint of the Horus Heresy figure, obviously. And so I'm excited. This will be my very first full custom JOYTOY Warhammer figure. So I'm looking forward to it. And I think it looks, personally, I think it looks amazing. In the pictures alone, and I've got some stuff from Wog Toys and Cool Toys Club, and they have been all excellent. I have not been let down at all. So the quality is really top notch. The paint, it's sealed, the whole 9 yards. So they do a phenomenal job. So I have nothing but high regards for what this is going to end up being in hand.
Yeah, and then this is my full custom from from Wog Toys, and this is the Emperor of Mankind. So this is great looking figure. It's a full 3D printed figure. So it does have articulation on it, but it's not. You're not going to do. This is not a JOYTOY figure, so it's more of a display piece, I would say. But it definitely has articulation, and the size is perfect. Like he towers over his sons. So I absolutely love this figure. So it's gonna be very interesting once you get yours in, Blake, to see from your perspective what this is like compared to the standard Horus, because this is a big repaint, but it also has some custom pieces. So I want to see what you think. And we're going to also try to pressure Mr. ReconRage into officially making a YouTube channel to do a full review on the figure when he gets this in, because this is an easy one to do and a perfect opportunity for you to jump on the YouTube wagon. So Mr. ReconRage, this is a perfect opportunity for you. So what do you say, sir?
I say stay tuned.
Oh boy.
That's
like
what
a
I
YouTuber
want.
just baiting that out.
That's what I want to hear.
I mean, I'm very active in a couple different communities, the Horsemen and the JOYTOY Warhammer community. So there's lots of just a shout out to everybody in the chat here. Many of the people in the chat here are from the Four Horsemen community. So thank you to all the amazing artists and fans from the Four Horsemen community that have moved over here, or at least given this a shot, brought a little JOYTOY Warhammer into their worlds. I appreciate you all.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys. So that is WOG Boys. So it doesn't look like anything new is coming. We'll get weekly updates from ReconRage on his custom figure coming from them. But the other one I want to highlight is a toy store called Toyverse, which a couple of my gentlemen on my Discord have ordered some custom pieces for, which are awesome. And I pulled the trigger this week on my first pieces. So this is what I am going to be picking up. This is actually, and I know, Stud, you are probably looking at this drooling right now. This is a Grey Knight emblem shield. So this is actually a shield. It's a full-scale shield, fully painted up. And so this is going to be coming to me, I think, in like a month. So I ordered this one. So this will be a full-scale shield for Terminator. It's going to be interesting because I have my custom to see the size, to see what how big it is next to this. And then the other piece is this is the Necron sword. This is generally for Deathwatch. Deathwatch will wind up using these swords, but it's in Space Marine 2, and I have this epic sword, so of course I have to get it because I have a Grey Knight in Space Marine 2, which I stream once a week at least, and I generally have this sword. So these two are custom parts that are going to be coming. So Mr. Stud, what do you think about this shield, the Grey Knight's emblem? So you have the option here to either have it unpainted or painted. So again, not the greatest pictures in the world, but again, this is the Grey Knight emblem, chapter emblem, and I have a necklace of it, which I always normally wear. This is from Starforged, and so this is the same. Where is it? This is the same one as that. So
yeah, well, I was gonna say Starforged actually makes some really good stuff.
Oh, dude, I have so much Starforged stuff.
I have like a ton of random Starforged.
I know,
stuff.
dude. I have Caldor Drager's ring. I'm like, this doesn't fit, but it looks cool.
Yeah. So to your question, you know, the interesting thing about these custom things is that sometimes these customizers can hit the nail on the head, swing a home run, but others are like, ooh,
yes,
that doesn't really fit with the aesthetics. So this particular thing that you're highlighting right now, I think really adopts the Grey Knight's overall aesthetic and look and feel. So I think it would look really good.
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
gonna be very interesting. Once I get it in, we'll highlight it on the show. Maybe I'll even do a review video. We're definitely gonna do a unboxing live when we get this in.
Yeah,
and then this looks absolutely awesome. If this is how this looks when I get it with the silver paint, I don't know, but we're gonna have to see when I actually get this in hand. I think this is a render of what this item is going to look like. And again, this is a Necron sword that is repurposed by the Death Watch, and in Space Marine 2 you have an option to get this. In my Space Marine 2 Grey Knight Bulwark has this with his shield, so I'm very happy to get this. Very interesting. So
yeah, I think again they did a great job of capturing a Necron weapon. I'm trying to remember the Necron Overlord. I can't remember what the specific name of the weapon is. It looks exactly like that. So
yeah, yep,
it's a good aesthetic there.
And then really quickly highlighting Jack O'Beans. Howdy, sir. Jack O'Beans is also a member of our Discord recently. So what is going on, Jack O'Beans, sir?
Thank you, Jack O'Beans.
Yeah, he's a great storyteller, and I think he's writing his own stories and everything. I'm Cyber. I'm guessing that's probably from a chat that you guys are talking about. So, but Mr. ReconRage, what do you think about my pickups from Toyverse, from my first two pickups?
I'm excited to see. I like what you picked. I think they're awesome pieces. I'm excited to see how they look in hand once you get them.
I try to pick something that is not on WOG Boys, because Loy, you don't have anything for the Grey Knights there. You put up a Terminator helm with red freaking eyes, dude. Okay, and there's green eyes. That's not what the Grey Knights. If you need a representative, you can look right behind me. You can see what they're supposed to be looking like. Anyway, so I got that, and I also got the Necron sword because I thought this looked would look really cool, and it would be a cool piece to showcase as well. So, all right. So Blake, are you going to be picking up anything from Toyverse, or are you going to wait for your custom piece from Wog Toys to come in before you pull the trigger on anything else custom wise?
Yeah, I'm waiting for that. I did put an order in through Cool Toys or Wog Toys for a few helmets finally. Some alternate helmets.
Cool, very cool. So Stud, overall, not very. Again, you've already kind of listed how you're in this very straight line. JOYTOY collector. You have a very specific responsibility. Nothing. Is there anything from a custom standpoint that you would like to maybe partake in the future? Is there anything specifically that you would like to see that JOYTOY hasn't come out with?
You know, I'll be honest with you. Like, I would probably like to see more like customized weapons. I'm a big fan of power swords, power glaives, power mauls, like just stuff like that, more than just the helmets. Because I think that the helmets, the aesthetic's kind of hard to replicate, I guess. But it's a lot easier to, I guess, get in the flow of an aesthetics of a particular legion for just weapons. But I would like to see more of that. If becomes available, maybe I'll consider picking something up. I did remember seeing that the lion sword that Cypher is carrying. I believe that you did highlight a full unsheathed version of it, which would be kind of interesting to see. And I would like to see more of something along those lines.
That would be cool. That's very cool. That's a very good idea. One other thing that I want to highlight is in 2026, one thing I'm going to be doing, I'm going to do some paint streams where I'm going to buy the neon glowing paint that I see Elmirsta and some of the miniature guys do an absolutely amazing job, and fully repaint some of my Nemesis Force Blade with that glowing neon bluish tint, because I want to get the real color of that Nemesis Force Blade I have behind me for for my Grey Knight. So I think that would be absolutely awesome. So
for sure.
Blake, any interest in you and doing that side of it? Well, I guess if it comes out good, would you be interested in ever painting any of your specific swords for a neon glow of a power sword?
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool. And I'm also right in line with Studs on the fact I'd like to see some weapons packs. I think it would be really neat for them to do some weapons packs. Maybe a little bit more, some lore detailed, so that like when you get a certain type, maybe army builder type figure, whatever, they could have some different options. Or have like a Primarch weapon pack. Stuff like that. Like, I think there'd just be, I think there'd be a lot of people that jump on board on that, especially as many figures that are released now.
Yes.
I mean, we're talking a lot of figures. It would be really neat to get some extra packs. They could do some other things too.
For sure.
You know what I would like to see? Because I know that Stud highlighted this before, that his favorite Primarch that has come out so far on the line is Lionel Johnson. And I was so unhappy when I unboxed that figure and I looked at his hip and I was like, oh, that is an awesome looking revolver or sidearm. Let me take it out so I can look at it. And I was like, wait a second, that is stuck on his hip. No, you can't. So I'm actually surprised that we have not seen Wog Toys or anybody else come out with a removable version of that sidearm, because I was so unhappy. I wouldn't say unhappy. I was disappointed, Stud, when I saw that. I was like, what are you? Come on.
I think that, JOYTOY is restricted to the IP that GW gets them. And I kind of wish that GW would give JOYTOY a little bit of leeway to flesh out these sheathed and or holstered weapons. Like, you want to see that stuff. You want to be able to take it out and admire them. And just having, like, the hilt come out of the sheath is like, come on, man, I want to see the whole thing. Same thing with like the a holstered weapon. It was like, okay, cool, the handle's nice, but I need more, man. Give me more.
I mean, technically, if you could use the gun, I've done that where I've had my Marines have held the handle and there's like almost like a trigger, but they're just shooting through the holster that they're holding as a bolter pistol. So, but I call it. The thing that really pisses me off is when we get a empty holster, and then you look at the bolter, and you're like, oh my God, it is small enough and thin enough to just fit in there. I want to take just an X-Acto knife and cut out the plastic that's in there to fit it in. So I call those the holsters of non-holstering. So the holster of nothing.
I think Carlos is saying hi to us.
Yeah, Carlos is saying he's just apologizing, which you don't have to apologize, brother.
Dude,
you're spending time with family.
Yeah, you don't have to apologize to. Thank you for stopping in, Carlos. I know you'll be back next week, so that's awesome that you are saying hello. Go back with your family. We will be here next week for you as well, sir. So thank you. But one thing that we're going to do is now we're going to do the drawing of the
the Torvald.
Yep. So we're going to be giving him away, and we're also going to give away. Oh, hopefully I don't drop this. If you don't already, I'm going to be sending you one of my Wraith Purity Seals that glow in the dark as well. So everybody who is interested in this particular figure, and let me go over really quickly to here to highlight myself. So anybody who's interested in grabbing a brand new Torvald, as well as a Wraith Purity Seal, you're going to put in the chat, you're going to put in hashtag TOR. So if you are interested in there, if you don't mind putting that, Mr. ReconRage, putting hashtag TOR in chat so people know what to put in chat, I'd appreciate it.
Hashtag TOR, you got it.
Yeah, so we're going to do this for the next 5 minutes. So you guys have 5 minutes to put hashtag TOR, and we're going to do a drawing on StreamYard, which I've never done before, but I think that this works pretty good. So if it doesn't work, it's not my fault, but I think that this is going to work out okay. So
you guys want this figure?
Ooh, dude, I haven't even opened them up yet. So very cool. Very cool. So so while people are putting that into the chat, I really quickly, actually, you know what we'll do? Let me stop sharing this. Blake, we're going to do your Instagram and what you would like to highlight as far as your picture for the week. I'm going to be creating soon. We're going to have like chapters to the show, and we'll have like nice cutovers. But in the meantime, we're just saying we're going to look at highlighted Instagram from an Instagram picture or something that you want to highlight from your Instagram for this past week. So let me jump over to this and I will share it, and then you can tell me where to go, sir.
You got it.
All right, let's bring this up.
A little bit of a slow week for me, photography being sick, but I did a couple things, nothing major.
1 second, and here we go. There we go. All right, cool. Excuse me. What would you like to highlight this week? Oh, one thing I'll say this really quickly. I'm going to highlight this for you, and you can talk about something else. The ToyHammer After Dark is now set up as a podcast, so you guys can go back. I went through and I listed all of the episodes by the episode number, so you guys can go back and see episode 1 and see how horribly pathetic episode 1 was, and how awkward it was for me to do that show, as well as highlighted episodes. I think it was 38 is the first episode that Blake was on, Mr. ReconRage, and I think it was 44 was the first one that Carlos was on, and now we're going to highlight that this is 54. This is the first one that Stud is on, and we want you as a returning person on this whenever you can. So that is awesome. So we have a couple different ones that you guys can go to. You can go to the very first episode and laugh at me and leave comments because it's very awkward. I look very awkward in that one. So, but let's go to Blake. What would you like to highlight this week?
Let's just go over to, but I mean, a lot of this is shared stuff, but we can look at the blocky transformers because I do enjoy those.
Sure. This one right here.
Yeah. So there's a period. So, in the crew out there, they nicknamed these Blakies because I kind of was very big on these to start with. One thing about these figures, they're excellent. There's two different levels of these blockies that I collect. I do the Defenders, which is like the little 2.5 guys.
Sure.
And then these guys, which are the Shining or Galaxy size, which are about a little over about 4.5 inches, close to 5. Amazing deco, really fun, very cost effective. And the great thing about JOYTOY is that you get a chance, you build them, and they're very satisfying when you pop them together. They come off the sprue, they come off everything really, really well. Most of the components come in a bag. They're not on sprues or anything like that, but some of the pieces are. They come off very clean. They pop together clean. The deco is really nice. They light up. Super articulated. Amazing articulation for a build figure like that. So
sure.
I have fun taking pictures of them because they're just very photogenic for such a small, put together type figure. They're just very enjoying, and they don't break the bank either. That's what's great.
Yeah, I took my daughter out for a daddy-daughter day today, and when we were in the mall, I saw these, and there's very specific characters from each toy line that I still like, and I collect here and there, right? So, for instance, Grimlock from the Dinobots, right? I love picking up Grimlock. So I saw that they have a Grimlock, right? And it's in a blind box. So is there any way that I can specifically get a Grimlock?
Yeah. So the only way you can do that, but it won't be that cost. It won't be too expensive for you.
Okay.
Is you can go on eBay. A lot of the distributors straight from China, they have, I think they must have some type of deal, or they buy them by the pallets. I don't know. And they open them all up, and then they just basically put them in bags and, figure out which ones are which and sell them on the aftermarket. So you can get a lot of these figures, whether it's the Defender type, and the Defender series is like the Lego size figures, but they're on roids, man. They're super cool, articulated. They got knee bends, elbow bends, everything. They're super fun. And then there's this line. You can go on eBay and just search out the one you want, depending if it's at this level or Defender level size, and you get them for like seriously $4, $5, $6 a piece, guaranteed.
So is there a Defender level? I saw that there's the smaller blind box of Grimlock. Is there any larger version of Grimlock, or is just the blinds the smaller? Okay, cool.
Right. Grimlock hasn't hit just. I mean, he's in this size right here. He's in this size. There is a couple versions of him in that size, but there's more to come. And one thing that I like that Blockies is doing, that's another company. Wow. They are just literally scooping up IP licensing left and right, and getting some amazing stuff. The list is a mile long, but to stick to the Transformer aspect, they are definitely doing due diligence on not only refining what they're doing, but making it better and listening to their fan base also. There's been a lot of feedback to Blockies. Blockies is actually literally, I've sent them a couple messages, and they've actually responded to my message. Like, that's very unusual, through an Instagram, direct message. So
that's awesome.
I thought that was pretty cool. And I've put out, if you look at my page, I've had my moments where I put out a lot of different Blockies, Transformers, Blocky stuff, pictures. Do a lot of toy photography. It's one of my passions. I like to give these the due justice they deserve, because unlike a lot of blind box stuff, which for me, I'm not going to poop on anybody's parade, but a lot of blind box stuff is kind of But these are really fun because they actually bring a portion of like tangible connection because you build them.
Is that light up?
They are good quality. Huh?
Is that light up?
Yeah.
It looks like it.
Wow. So
you can actually take the torso apart on all of these. They also designed them to be very user friendly. You can go in with a small screwdriver, open it up, take out the battery slot, put a new battery in it.
I'm gonna have to get, because I like to have something for my desk. So I think I'm gonna get, like, for instance, I have my Grey Knight little dude here, as well as I have a couple of. I know that you're a Lego fan, also, Stud. So I have my Well, these ones here, and I'll go this to the.
Oh, Stud, I got something to share with you. Guess what I just got, buddy?
All right, go on. Oh yeah.
This is from Linos. These are when they were still making them.
Yeah.
And selling them. Yeah.
Is that the Veyron or a Furon?
Boy, here we go. Let me bring you over.
There it is. Very nice.
Ah, damn, dude.
So the only one I'm missing now, I've got the McLaren, I've got the Bugatti, and I have the Lamborghini. I'm just missing the Ferrari and the original Porsche.
Yeah, the Porsche, which is
God.
astonishingly pricey.
Damn, dude.
Actually, to that extent, I have to ask you, like, what did you, Recon? What do you think about the Lego Transformers, especially like Optimus Prime, Soundwave? I just want to get what your opinion on is.
I have a couple buddies that build them. I haven't gone that way. I like the big cars. I'm pretty dialed in on certain Legos. I like them all.
Yeah.
But they're money, and I can't have it all, especially with room. I think they're good. I think the blockies, action level blockies that you actually build, they light up, they're fully functional. I think if I had to buy a Lego Transformer or the blocky action, which is the big ones, they talk like Soundwave actually talks.
Wow, that's cool.
Oh, wow.
He's $39.99.
Yeah, I saw
him. Serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
I would push you in the direction of getting this. If you want to try a blocky, get the Action Edition Soundwave, and I think you will be like, "What the heck?" And you get all the cartridges for $39.99.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
So the blockies, are they? What is the plastic like? And do they? I feel that they're in parts. So you put it together. Is that right?
Yeah. So I think they're pretty. I mean, they're very, very good. Great quality, super articulated.
Wow.
Nice.
I mean, everything moves really good.
I want a Grimlock.
It's the tap. So you just tap them and the light comes on.
That's cool. I want to highlight Gen Lucky Sprinkles. Grimlock is my favorite too. See, we have a connection. You're thinking just like me. That's awesome.
This was my sleeper on the blockies, this last wave. So there's 2 waves in that 7-inch or that 5-inch wave. And there's the regular Galaxy line, which is up to 8 waves. And then there's what's called the Shining line, which is up to 4 waves. The Shining is basically the Galaxy with a lot more deco, a lot more detail. I would say the Shining figures are like comparable to the Chase figure of the Galaxy.
Interesting.
And this was one of my sleepers.
the camera dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. I mean, look at the deco on this.
No, dude, that's the thing.
That's
like
cool.
They look very cool. This
is Viewfinder, by the way, in case you don't know who he is. And he has this little, attachment on.
That's cool. They're only like $10.
Take it off.
Yeah, they're like literally. Yeah, I mean, they're like one of those toys. This is what I love. When I was a kid growing up in Chicago, we had these nickel and dime stores called Ben Franklin in the suburbs. And this is going back. This is date me. Yeah, I know. I'm an old man. And we had these, or Woolworths.
Oh, yeah, Woolworths. Yeah. Oh, God, yeah.
And I loved going into, with my mom and dad, they're like, here's $5. You've been good, go spend it, and I would find something really cool that would just end up being something I didn't want to put down, right? Just this little toy that and this is what these blockies do. They remind me of that really inexpensive, not going to break your wallet, but they give you actually more than what you're paying in return. And to me, that's pretty impressive for a company out there that can do that anymore in this day and age. Especially for something that's like the little 2.5, the little like Lego ones that are super articulated. Those guys are only $3 a piece, $4.
Yeah.
Wow. I definitely. I was about to pull the trigger on grabbing one of the blind boxes today, but then I was like, I'm gonna be angry if I don't get Grimlock. So I'm gonna.
Well, you will. Oh, well, I'm sorry. If you get a case.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna get it.
I was just gonna buy like. I was gonna buy
that's the thing with
3.
blind boxes.
Yeah, I was gonna buy
$37.
Wife loves blind boxes, so I don't like blind boxes because I want my shit. So I did the JOYTOY figures for blind boxes.
Wouldn't this be a good team bonding with the wife? You guys sit down to a
No,
new
we play
box of
World of
30
Warcraft together. That's enough of a bonding experience.
Oh,
that
do
we
you?
have, so
Okay,
that's
gotcha.
fine. We're gonna play the expansion together. We're actually gonna stream that when it starts out in March, so that should be hysterical. But anyway, so we hit the 5-minute mark, guys. We're going to do the drawing so you guys can see the drawing here. So hashtag TOR if you guys are interested in picking up this figure. Put it in the chat right now. Hashtag TOR. And what you'll need to do is all you'll have to do is message me on Instagram or Discord or Facebook, your address or PO box, your name, and then I'll be shipping this out to you. So, all right. So I'm gonna press the button. I haven't done this before.
Oh, you gotta hit start collecting.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna start.
There you go.
So it's great.
There you go.
All of the people.
Here we go.
All the folks. So now this is going.
Hopefully, I don't win.
Oh my God.
Okay.
You're so rigged.
Here's what we're gonna do. You can rerun it. I said I hope I don't win, and look what happened.
Because
I thought you said I hope I win. I thought you said you hope you win. All right, guys, we're gonna do this again. This time it's gonna be Recon. Recon is going to be the hashtag Recon. Is going to be what we're going to put into chat. We're going to try this again. So everybody put hashtag.
Go back and put your hashtag stuff in your thing first before everyone starts doing it.
Yeah, let me go back to that. Oh,
that's hilarious.
Man, you couldn't have.
I can't win on any other show, but then I win in the show I'm not wanting to win, like I'm not supposed to win.
So it's going to be hashtag Recon. And that is going to be what is going to be our from now on. This is. I
think you can hit start collecting right now. The tab.
Okay. Well, it's got. I think that it said to me you have to wait until you're ready, and then you hit it, and then it's going to start the countdown immediately once you grab it. So we're going to give it probably another minute. But overall, I want to ask Mr. Stud. We're going to bring him over to highlight him. What did you think of the show, dude? Did you have fun?
No, this is absolutely fantastic. I love coming on and talking with like-minded individuals who don't take the hobby too seriously. We're just having a bunch of fucking fun, just chilling, hanging out, a bunch of dudes. Why the hell not, right? This is like I said, an honor and a privilege to share this platform with you all. I mean, the thing that binds us together is Warhammer 40K, Horus Heresy, action figure, hobby, whatever it is.
Absolutely.
It's supposed to be a fairly inclusive community and not meant to be taken so seriously. And it's great. I love it.
And there's one thing I have to mention that's really, really important. Studs, I don't know where you sit, but I have to mention this because I am a diehard person from Chicago. I am a loyal sports fan, and our Bears are beating the 49ers 38-35 currently with 3 minutes and 56 seconds left.
What was it? Last week's? Was it last week?
Yes, that last week's the Green Bay Packers stomping.
That was an amazing comeback. I was like floored. Absolutely.
And without getting too much into sports on our toy thing, but just I'm a big fan, and it's part of me, and I love my Chicago teams. I grew up there, born and raised in North Chicago area. My testament was if the Chicago Bears pulls this win off against the 49ers today, they are Super Bowl contenders.
Wow.
They are Super Bowl contenders. It's 38-35 right now with 3 minutes left.
Hold on a second. Who is the quarterback of the Bears right now?
Oh, my God. Caleb Williams, #1 draft choice. Come on. Let's get with it there, Mr. New York.
He's actually meant something. I mean, Rex Grossman was #1 as well, wasn't he? And look what he turned into.
Yeah. Chicago's had some good recon drafts, but good point.
I might be from New York, but my loyalties for football fall with the previously Oakland Raiders and now the Las Vegas Raiders.
That's right,
I have not followed football for a couple of years, specifically really into, because the Raiders have been so absolutely terrible. So even with the move to Vegas, but yeah. So actually, Studs, what are you? So do you follow? So you're a football fan?
I used to follow football a lot. I actually cord cut probably like 2 or 3 years ago. I used to watch a lot of football and basketball.
Yeah. Basketball. Okay, perfect. Basketball. Who is your when you were a basketball fan? Who were you a basketball fan of?
Well, I grew up in the '90s, and obviously, Mr. Air Jordan.
Yeah.
MJ, I want to be like Mike.
As much as you want to say about that guy, the guy's a fucking god, man.
Talk about why LeBron James is not Michael Jordan.
Who?
Exactly. Exactly.
Just the guy's work ethic, his competitiveness, like it's just almost infectious seeing that kind of like obsession work ethic. That he was just like single-mindedly like driven to be the best, and you could see it every single time that he was on the court. Still remember when he got food poisoning, he still toughed it out. That guy's fucking tough as nails, man.
Yep, he just cares about one thing. And we only care about one thing right now, and that is getting a winner that is not ReconRage tonight for this.
I didn't enter.
So we're going to call it right now. We've given everybody an opportunity. We're going to do the... I swear to God, if you win again, hopefully...
I didn't enter. The only reason my name was in it last time is you wanted me to put the hashtag in.
That's right. Actually, you know what? It is my fault. I'm going to lay on the grenade for that one. So, all right, we're going to start collecting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Draw it.
Oh, I got a part. There we go.
I was going to say, I didn't win again, did I? I didn't put my name. Jesus.
Then it's really rigged.
Oh, Cyber!
What's going on, Cyber? All right, cool. I already have your address. You already got a patch. What I'm going to do right now, because Cyber already has a Wraith Purity Seal, if you guys are interested in grabbing a Wraith Purity Seal, and I'll send you some of my patches too, all you have to do another drawing here really quick. All you got to do is put in hashtag Wraith. So put in hashtag Wraith. We'll give us 1 quick minute if anybody is interested. Hashtag WRAITH if you guys are interested in grabbing a glow-in-the-dark patch, as well as my Purity Seal patch, which are pretty sweet. I'm going to give this away because Cyber already has one of my patches, and I'm sure he's fine giving away that additional Purity Seal patch. So we're going to give this 1 minute, and then we'll do the drawing, and then we're going to close out the show, and we're going to say, I'm going to say right away, this was an awesome experience, Mr. Studs. So thank you for being a part of our little family of folks who don't take the just don't take the hobby too seriously. This is fun. I'm sure everybody has their jobs, and sometimes we might talk about things that we want to see in the future, but we're not super serious, and we're not trying to spoil anything for anybody. So thank you. So so you have fun?
Yeah, thanks for having me on, man. It really is a lot of fun talking about this stuff. It's a nice open flat platform in which we can just voice our comments and opinions and stuff. It's great.
Absolutely awesome. Cool. All right, so we have been 1 minute. We're going to jump back over. We're going to do the draw right now. Let me select my live stream, and we're going to do one more. 3, 2, 1, and go. Wait, what? There we go. Had 0 entries. All right, we're going to see who wins. And it is Failing Upwards. Very cool, dude. So all you got to do is just message me on Instagram or message me. However, because I don't think you have an Instagram. Whatever you have, just message me your name and address, and I'll send you out my Purity Seal as well as a couple of my Wraith patches. So congratulations to Failing Upwards, and congratulations to Cyberrat for grabbing that figure. We're going to do another one of these because I ordered 2 like an idiot. So next week we're going to do another giveaway, a Torvald. It's not that he's not wanted. He's definitely wanted. But we're going to give him away. And then the following week, we're going to give away another figure. It's going to be secret level Metatorus, courtesy of David's Toys. And then the following week, we're going to be giving away a free copy of Space Marine 2, the Ultimate Edition physical copy for the PlayStation 5. and that will be in a couple of weeks. We'll be doing that giveaway as well. So, all right. So, congratulations to everybody who won, and we're gonna jump over here really quick. Final salute to everybody. Thank you guys in the chat for joining. If you guys like this content, please like and subscribe. Like and subscribe if you haven't already to Mr. Stud, who has an unbelievable YouTube channel. Go and subscribe to him. Go and take a look at ReconRage's Instagram, who does some unbelievable picture taking and soon to be a YouTuber as well. And then if you guys like my content, please like and subscribe. All right, so final say, Mr. Studs, did you have fun tonight?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
I would actually love to come on again sometime.
That is
soon
great.
And, hang out with you, gentlemanly folk.
Absolutely awesome. I think this is the start of a beautiful relationship.
I think we're going to get along well fine.
Absolutely awesome. Mr. ReconRage, anything going on this week other than getting drunk on New Year's Eve? What else are you going to be doing?
Just the normal mail call with Curtis Ackerman and Art by Ackerman on Friday at our normal time, 2 p.m. on the West Coast, 5 p.m. on the East. And then we'll roll into Friday night's normal off-world with a lot of the Legion community, and that is at our normal time also. And what else? Let me think here. You just never know what might pop up in the new year. We'll just leave it that way.
Very cool. And then,
I want to say thank you to Stud for coming on here. It was really enjoyable. I've watched you obviously from a distance as one of your fans in your comments for a long time, and you actually were one of the main influences of my very first JOYTOY figure, to be honest with you. So thank you for that. So I got to hang out with Studs, the iconic Sprues and Studs, and I got to hang out with the Grey Knight tonight. I'll sleep good. This is amazing. Can't get any better than this.
Absolutely awesome. And then Stud, so this week you have you're going to be doing the 40K awards this week, correct?
Yes, I am. And
cool.
Weirdly enough, I actually wanted to take a little break on Saturday, but unfortunately or fortunately, you know, JOYTOY keeps releasing bangers after bangers.
I know.
There is apparently going to be no rest for me. So this guy's review will be on this coming Saturday. Yeah, I gotta push through it. I want to take a break, but you guys want to see more. I have to give you more.
That's awesome. More. That's what we want to say. And then from me really quickly, guys, I had a couple of reviews come up this past week for some fun stuff. Tomorrow night, I'm going to do a live unboxing on my Death Guard figures. During the week, we'll do another unboxing on the secret level figures, live unboxing. And then also, obviously, we're going to do some Space Marine 2 gameplay. If you guys are interested to be a part of the action, again, you can join the Discord channel. All you have to do is message me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, follow me here, and then I'll send you the invite to be a part of our community over there. So, all right, guys, for me, for Mr. Stud, as well as Mr. Rage, guys, have a good week. Happy New Year, and we will see you next week. All right, guys, I'm Wraith. I'm out. Later, guys.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.